My name's Andrew. I started the chapel with my wife in 2015 after getting all of our friends and family to crowdsource fund the startup costs. And since then we've been pretty much flat out just keeping up. And it's been pretty wild ride. And now we have 15 staff that work for us and keep Burnie caffeinated. Yeah, so this place had been pretty empty and underutilised for a few years, and I'd always walk past it thinking, I wonder what's in there. I'd never been inside, and then when it came up for lease, got a bit excited about what it could be. Well, my friends and I spent many months, well into the night usually, renovating the space. We didn't actually have to change too much, just uplift it a little bit, give it a fresh coat of paint, and we really wanted to make sure that the space actually kind of shined for what it was. So up there is this 8-metre high wood vaulted ceiling, and it's one of the most beautiful things of this whole space. And we think that the people that built this place would be really happy with what it's being used for now, that the community comes in and out of this space all day, every day. And it's used really well. I guess the reality is that we couldn't have done any of it without some pretty massive help from our friends and obviously our family. And now, if it wasn't for our staff family, then this place wouldn't be what it is today. Even though we've been open for nearly 6 years now, our staff is absolutely critical and amazing to everything we do. Without the guys that are here all day and every day, the ones that you don't see out the back and the ones that you see out the front, that is why we, I guess, are so loved in Burnie and why we have so many people coming through our doors. My main hope basically was that I didn't go bankrupt. That was really like, as long as I didn't go bankrupt, it was fine. But it's just kind of exploded, and my whole philosophy is that you just got to do things properly, do things well. Like, I'm a total coffee snob, and I love good food, love good whiskey, love good wine, love good beer, the whole lot. So at the chapel, we've always valued quality, and part of that is trying to make as much as possible on site from scratch. So with the food, that means all of our sauces, all of our bread, as much as possible made by us. The cakes, if you come in here and have a cake or a muffin, every single one of those is baked lovingly by the kitchen staff every single day. And that's vital to what we consider quality. I just think if you go out for a coffee and a cake and some lunch, the least you can expect is something that's actually been made by the people that it's being served by. Yeah, so our coffee is roasted on site. It was really important to us that the coffee quality is the best we could possibly get. We decided that roasting it ourselves would be the best bet, and it kind of fitted our ethos of doing everything on site as well. And so the coffee is also not a blend at all, so we don't blend any beans together. It's all single origin, which I think is a really unique point of difference. And I really like that because it's, like, I feel as though coffee is a natural product and there is seasonal variability with that as well. And so because it's a natural product, it's natural for it to change a little bit, just like everything else. And so if you come in one year and you have a coffee, the next year it might be just as good, but just a little bit different because it's a different crop, even if it's from the same region. And then the service as well. So good food and amazing service by people that actually cared about what they were doing and cared about the people they were serving. And as it turns out, it worked, and we've just been absolutely flat out since. So when you come to the chapel for a meal, you know that it's not something that you can just go and buy from the supermarket, but it's something that's been crafted by a really talented bunch of people in the kitchen. And then of course the last thing is the beer. So a couple of years ago we started brewing our own beer, and we've been developing recipes and brewing that in anticipation for a new venue coming soon. So the beer is a pretty extreme extension of making everything, but I think it's pretty cool that we can do that and be able to have something of that kind of quality here.